Good morning, West Michigan, and welcome to Monday. It is 8 West, and we are so happy to have you along here with us today. Jordan Carson continues to fill in as Rachel is now starting her, I think, 4th or 5th week of maternity leave. It's going by fast.
Oh my gosh, it is going by so fast, and I wake up every morning so thankful and so blessed that I have this opportunity. So thank you.
It is really wonderful, and you know, and I know that it adds just this whole different level of busyness to what is already a very busy time of the year.
It does. Oh, it does. Definitely keeps me on my toes and keeps me working.
Well, you know, over the weekend we had the time change. We fell back an hour early Sunday morning to Eastern Standard Time, and I thought we had done such a great job of getting all of our clocks set until this morning. About 3:45 this morning, my alarm goes off at 3:10 every morning. So at 3:45, my husband said, "You're late for work."
That is the worst feeling.
Which is the worst feeling in the world. And so I looked and I thought, I don't remember. I set 4 alarms every morning. I don't remember any of them going off. And so I thought, I can't believe that my alarms didn't go off. Well, I said, okay, all right, honey, it's 2:45.
You weren't late.
The only clock that he had not remembered to set back an hour was the one on his side of the bed. So anyway, so that extra, and then of course by then my heart's like pounding. There's no way I was going to get any extra sleep.
That's so funny. Actually, I knew that my clocks were right and my phone was right, but I received at 7 a.m. an email from my boss, and he never emails that early, and I thought, oh my gosh, am I late? So I knew I wasn't, but I thought, what if? So I did an early call to the parents this morning at 7 a.m. and I said, Dad, what time is it really? And he said, it's 7, you're good.
Isn't that nice? You know, I have to say that my kids, you know, I've got 2 in college, and I kind of ever like those calls every once in a while that just makes me feel like, you know, maybe they still sort of need us.
Oh, I always need my parents.
Exactly.
They love that, though.
Well, you know, I know that we've been trying to get in the holiday spirit around West Michigan, but you particularly did something this weekend that really got you revved up for the holidays.
I did. I went down to DeVos Hall, and I went and did a little Christmas shopping. It was the Beneath the Wreath, and this was my first time going, actually, and this is their 27th annual event. So really, really neat event, and it's actually held by the Junior League of Grand Rapids, and they're doing such amazing work all over the community, helping out children and women to really support them and get them on their feet. And you wouldn't believe some of the items, everything from handmade crafts. We had one of my favorite stores that was there, so I did a little shopping there. And if you can take a look at the first picture, I was at Myrtle Maze. And
wow, that's great. Is this a coat?
That is one of the cutest coats I've ever seen.
With that
I'm hoping Santa sees this because, yes, it's so different. You're not going to find this anyplace else. So I did not buy the coat, but I'm hoping Mom was with me. It was a mother-daughter day, so we'll see if I've been good this year.
Is Santa listening? Are you on the nice list or the naughty list?
I think I'm on the nice list. I've been pretty good this year.
All right, we'll have to make sure that somebody's listening.
Yeah, the wreaths are something that I'm looking for with my house right now. So I had to take a picture of this because the wreaths were beautiful. They were all handmade, and just the detail and some of the stories that went along with like how they started these wreaths and just the different decor that were at all the vendors was really incredible. Beautiful, beautiful pieces, and they had tasting as well. So lots of food items, but this was one of my favorite pieces. It says, "My prince did come, and his name is Daddy." I fell in love with it. I know it's a little young for me, but my prince hasn't come yet, so I thought, how appropriate.
When you are a daddy's girl.
I am a daddy's girl. So I did purchase this because my guest room is pink. And funny story, when we were walking through, I was walking through with my mom, a woman came up to me and said, "Oh, how old is your daughter?" I said, it's actually for me.
Yes, exactly. For me and my guests.
But super cute, and there's my mom with this snowman, and there's a story behind the snowman. It was actually, it comes from antique parts that this woman had made, a very, very talented woman. She made snowmen, and she makes cats dressed up as snowmen. And Mom fell in love with this. He has the little snowshoes on, and Mom loves to decorate for the holidays. She had to have this, and she said, I don't want to buy it because the holidays are about giving. Right. And so I felt, okay, this is a hint for me.
Hint, Jordan.
Yes. Yeah, hint. So I did buy her the snowman, and
That's
she
so
was
sweet.
just thrilled, super excited. So that was a little early Christmas gift for Mom.
That's really great. You know, the part of the Beneath the Wreath that is so wonderful on so many levels. It raises money for the Junior League so they can support so many great projects throughout the year. But it also actually gives people, primarily women, who have their own businesses creating all these craft items, a great place to connect with the marketplace. So it's a win-win-win for everybody.
And so talented. The women are extremely talented, and the stories, like I said, that go along with some of these pieces, I mean, they really pull at your heartstrings. So yeah, I had to make some great purchases.
Fantastic. Can you get a jump start on the holiday season?
That's right.
Well, I did. I had a very busy weekend myself. I actually spent Friday night. I went to Kalamazoo, and I was part of the annual Jericho Foundation annual dinner. It's a fundraising. It's an organization that was actually started several years ago by a local woman named Joanna Shields after her sister-in-law was tragically killed while on a mission trip to the war-torn country of Yugoslavia and Bosnia. And Joanna's there in the blue shirt on the right, and Joanna just felt like there were so many people in need in that part of the world that she came back and started this organization called the Jericho Foundation. And the woman in the middle there is a woman who was connected to the Jericho Foundation after seeing Joanna interviewed on 8 West, on one of our very first episodes of 8 West, a little more than 2 years ago. And so it was a really great connection that we were able to make. And Joanna said, I really want to introduce you to, because it was kind of that great connection sometimes that happens through seeing an organization that touches your heart through a show like 8 West.
It's so nice, and it's so nice that one person can make a huge difference.
Oh, absolutely. And it's grown. The event has grown through the years. This was the 8th annual year. I think this was the 6th or 7th year that I've been actually personally involved. It started at the Fetzer Center. We outgrew that area a few years ago, and now it's at the Kalamazoo Country Club. And this year we've actually outgrown what was the dining room area where we used to have the whole event, and we took over the whole building this year.
Huge event.
It was a huge event, and it just keeps getting even bigger and bigger.
Well, good
so that
for
was
you.
Friday night. Saturday, traveled to Flint. My daughter Jen was in a basketball tournament, the last AAU basketball tournament of the fall season, because now school basketball starts to ramp up. But a part of the fun for parents is always going out to a really nice meal after the last game on Saturday. So Jen and her teammate Mackenzie saw the special of the night at this restaurant was crab legs. And so you can see these two basketball players, they're both point guards, chowing down on a pound each of crab legs. And you know, it's a lot of work to get to the meat of the crab legs, and so you can see there they are sitting there ready to attack, and there you see the big pieces of crab meat that they were both able to get. So
a pound each. They're so little, both of them.
They both ate, and then they had a baked potato each, and then ate mashed potatoes that came with their meal as a mistake. So they ate so much food, and then ran around the hotel during the evening after that. So
they're not going to be able to eat like that forever.
No, no.
Enjoy it now.